Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is a roundup of quickie reviews of skincare that I've been testing, I've been trying out, but I just haven't been able to do a dedicated review of on Instagram or here on YouTube. I just did a roundup of all the makeup I've been testing, so definitely check that out. And let's get right into it. I've got skincare and body care here, but I'm gonna start with skincare, starting with a brand that's new to me. This is Dr. Loretta's Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This is a gel cleanser that is so plush and cushiony and just like bouncy on the skin. It is huge, first of all. It's 6.7 ounces. It comes with this beautiful pump packaging, and it is texturally so satisfying to use. A lot of gel cleansers can be kind of watery. Like if your face is already wet, the gel kind of becomes one with the water as soon as it hits the skin. But this one actually stays gel-like, almost jelly-like, for a while, and it gives you that ability to really work the cleanse into the skin. I love it for a morning cleanse or for a second cleanse. I find that this removes any remaining first cleanse from the skin really beautifully, and yet it's also hydrating, as the name says. So it's been just a huge pleasure to use. I do have a discount code for the brand. I think it's Becca15. I'll link that below with everything else. I've also enjoyed using the Dr. Loretta Tightening Eye Gel. So this is a eye gel slash almost like an eye serum. It comes again in this really nice packaging, and it has a little pump, which is my favorite kind of packaging actually. And this is actually bigger than your usual eye cream. It's 0.67 ounces. Most eye creams are just half an ounce. So it comes out as this clear gel, and you can see it really like holds its form. But it has this water burst quality, almost like a water cream, that allows you to really spread it out on the skin. Because it's so hydrating, it has that watery feel, the skin is able to absorb it really quickly. Sometimes I find that heavier eye creams, especially during the day and especially under makeup, can be a bit too rich for me. Like they might just hang out and sit on the skin around the eyes. This absorbs really quickly, and I find that it's hydrating enough to give me that slightly plumped up, more awake look, but it's not so rich that it is mixing into my concealer and causing creasing the way that sometimes richer eye creams, especially during the day, can do. Then I've got the Facile Skin Do You Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So Facile Skin is actually where I go to get skincare treatments. They're a dermatology clinic as well as a skincare clinic. So they recently came out with a line of skincare that is meant to work for a variety of skin tones. I think all of it is fragrance free. It's very well formulated, simple skincare, but simple done well. And this serum is an example of that. So it's a straightforward hyaluronic serum, but it has this like jelly quality to it, and a little bit spreads a really long way. It comes with this pump, but even that little bit is spreading like all the way down to my arm. And it also has an almost like water burst technology to it. It comes in this like really chubby pump applicator. It's so cute. And I find that one pump actually is enough for my face, my neck, and my chest. It just like spreads and spreads and spreads, and it is very hydrating. I don't know if you necessarily need another hydrating serum on top of whatever skincare you're already using. But if you do want one, and if you're in the market for one, I think this is a really great option. Then I have a couple of items from Klur, which is a brand I've been wanting to try for a long time. They just have really beautiful formulations, it seems, beautiful branding. They use like botanicals, but they're also very complex, it seems like, in their formulations. So I have their Gentle Matter Cleanser, which looks like this, and it contains dandelion and olive, and it's a daily moisture cleanser. This is also a gel cleanser. It comes with a beautiful pump, and it also has a plushy, luxurious feel. I think that textural component is often what sets high-end or higher-end cleansers, gel cleansers, apart from their affordable counterparts. They just have this like complexity and sophistication, and you're able to work them into the skin and cleanse the skin without stripping the skin at all. And I do find that this cleanser feels nice, which is kind of what you want with a higher end cleanser. It's just a really pleasant, beautiful experience. The other product is their Symmetry Fluid, and this is what I've really wanted to try. It's their anti-pollution serum, and this contains antioxidants, and it's this kind of like milky serum. I think you can see there. And it has like a creaminess to it. So this is a beautiful, very elegant, beautifully formulated serum. And I think it's a great option if you want antioxidant protection, but your skin can't tolerate vitamin C. Or in my case, it's a great supplement to my vitamin C because it provides additional antioxidants. So basically, antioxidants help prevent oxidative stress on the skin. So that's what's going to cause aging. It also helps with preventing sun damage because sun damage is one form of oxidative stress. So having antioxidants in addition to your SPF is a really great way of sort of boosting your sun protection. This just feels like so moisturizing and hydrating. It's not rich and oily, but it's kind of like a velvety, smooth, soft serum. Another serum I've been loving is the Lewisham Skin Reset Concentrated Even Skin Tone Serum. So this is a New Zealand brand that is new to me. This product comes in one of those like pump jars, which is one of my favorite kinds of packaging. And it's also refillable, I think. So the pod that the cream or the serum is in can pop out and you can just buy the refill. So this is, I think, primarily a niacinamide serum. It contains niacinamide along with a bunch of other ingredients and botanicals. It has a slightly floral scent to it, but I find that it does really noticeably even out the skin. I use it on nights when I'm not using other actives. If I want something a little bit gentler but still brightening. For me, targeting pigmentation and even skin tone and like residual scarring from breakouts, that sort of thing is one of my big targets when it comes to skincare. So it's really nice to have a serum like this that allows you to continue doing that even on nights when you're not using stronger actives. It's also this like milky consistency. So it looks like that and it absorbs really quickly, but it's really hydrating. And it's just been a real pleasure to use. It is a luxury product, and I think the primary active ingredient in there is niacinamide, which can be found in a lot of skincare. So I'm not saying you need to go buy this luxury product, but if you are on the market for something like this and you want a little bit of an indulgence, I don't think you will regret this. And this is the first item I've tried from Lewisham, but I really would like to try more. I've heard their cleansing balm actually is really nice. So I'm hoping to try that next, and it's been a pleasure to use. Then I've got the Violette FR Boom Boom Milk, which is an all-over cream spray. So I just talked about a few makeup items from Violette FR, which I have really been enjoying, and this is definitely a skincare item. So this is a milky, creamy spray that adds this layer of emollients and like kind of cocoons the skin. It contains a lot of plant oils and a blend of different botanicals, and I have really enjoyed this as a step in my skincare routine. It's not something that I would use personally in the daytime under makeup. It's a little bit rich for my skin type for that, but if you have dry skin and you need another like creamy layer, I think you would enjoy this. The only thing is the mist component can be a bit strong. So I think if you spray it from a distance, you'll get a more even distribution, but it is not the finest of mists, which is why I tend to use it in skincare, which I think it's meant to be used as skincare anyway. That being said, I've really enjoyed this. I've actually also really enjoyed this on the body. I think if you don't like applying body lotion, but you want a creamy mist for like your legs or something, it would be really nice in that capacity. And I have used it that way. Like, there was a weekend where I was wearing shorts and I was like running out the door, but I didn't want to apply body lotion. I just sprayed this on my legs and they looked really nice. So the packaging actually does say, for an extra pick-me-up, spray anytime on hair, body, or over makeup for a healthy glow. I wouldn't apply it over makeup for my skin type, but now I am curious to apply this to the hair, maybe to the ends of the hair. I could see that being really nice. Next, I've got a couple of moisturizers and they're all kind of different. So the first one is by Super Egg, and how cute is this? It comes in this little egg shape, and it does have a flat edge so it can stand up on your counter, and you just twist off the cap. And this is actually a gel cream formula. So this is their Sound Renewal Vegan Moisturizer. It says a nourishing gel cream of high-performing botanical extracts and antioxidants. So I love this for daytime. I find that it's really lightweight. That's what it looks like. It's very hydrating, but as a gel cream does, it sinks in really quickly and it doesn't leave behind any tackiness. It's on the slightly richer side of gel creams, but it's not by any means like a traditional moisturizer texture. I think I'm going to love this, especially in the summer. Right now, as we're transitioning between seasons, I'm still looking for that extra bit of hydration. I have really enjoyed it, but I know I'm going to love it, and I can tell I'm going to turn to it a lot in the summer. So I think if you have normal to oily skin, this is going to be perfect for you. One step up from that is the Kogen Moisture Spa Gel Rich. So this is, per the name, a richer gel cream, and it's huge. How big is this? This is 3.53 ounces, comes in this like big boy pump. And you can already tell by the texture and color that it's a slightly richer gel moisturizer. It turns clear very quickly, but it has a bit more slip to it, whereas the Super Egg moisturizer starts to sink in really quickly. This one lingers a little bit longer on the skin. It's slightly, ever so slightly richer. I do think it would be beautiful for all skin types, and also it makes a beautiful primer under makeup because it just leaves the skin kind of velvety soft. Next is the Matter of Fact Minimalist Hydrating Cream. So I have really been enjoying the Matter of Fact products. I have worked with them a couple of times and they're just really well formulated. I've also been enjoying their vitamin C, which is a 20% ascorbic acid vitamin C. I don't have it in front of me, but they have that alongside this, the Minimalist Hydrating Cream. So this is a very simple, but in a good way kind of cream. It's more of a traditional lotiony texture, and it's just going to be a crowd pleaser. It's fragrance free, it's moisturizing, it feels like my skin is getting the moisture it needs without overloading the skin. But at the same time, I think dry skin types would love it too. And you know, sometimes I think with a moisturizer, we live in an age where we have all of these serums and essences and ampules and treatments. Sometimes you just want a moisturizer that's purely going to moisturize, but do that job extremely well. And I think Matter of Fact does do that job very beautifully with the Minimalist Hydrating Cream. I love it during the day as well as at night. And the last cream is definitely a night cream for me. This is the Jordan Samuel Skin Moisture Recovery Cream, and this is the richest cream of the Jordan Samuel Skin line. So it comes in a really nice matte, sleek tube. This has the feel of almost like a creamy balm. It has this like rich, stiffer quality to it, which I actually like. I feel like it helps seal in all of my other skincare. It's very protective, I feel like, especially after I've used actives or retinoids. It just has this way of cocooning the skin. And if you are sensitive, if you are sensitized, if you have overexfoliated, if you've committed any of those skincare sins, you will want this because it's kind of one of those things that's going to heal your skin, because it's going to create a really protective barrier for your skin, and it's going to restore moisture, and it's going to allow your skin to bounce back. And even if your skin is doing well, it's just going to support your skin barrier a lot. So I've been loving this as a night cream. Then I have the Chantecaille Bio Lifting Mask, and this was their Lunar New Year version, which is such a beautiful red metallic jar with gold print on it. So this is what the mask looks like. It's leave on or wash off. I always leave on my Chantecaille masks because they're expensive and I want my skin to enjoy all the benefits. I don't know if I notice a visible lifting or if I would expect that from any topical product. I'm also 31, so I don't have very mature skin. I don't have visible wrinkles or deep set wrinkles. I think maybe if you do, you may notice more of a lifting action via your skin getting plumped up and looking hydrated and moisturized, but it's not going to give you a facelift. Only a facelift can give you a facelift. That said, I notice that my skin is very calm when I use this overnight. And I notice this with all of the Chantecaille masks. It calms down any redness. It makes my skin very even toned the next morning. And I also find that my skin always feels really soft after I use it. It does feel like a luxurious experience. So, you know, I think with all topical skincare, you want to temper your expectations. Skincare can't give you what, you know, cosmetic procedures are going to give you. But this is a beautiful product in and of itself. Then I've got two products from Necessaire. These are their two deodorants. So this is their original deodorant in eucalyptus, and this is their newer deodorant gel, also in eucalyptus. I've been on a bit of a journey with these. So first of all, the original deodorant is like a cream deodorant that you twist up. It comes through the little holes. And the gel deodorant is newer. It's a roll-on ball, and it's more of like a gel liquid formula. I think you can see there. I really enjoyed the experience of both of these. They both contain acids. So what acids do, I think it's a blend of AHA and BHA. Basically, they penetrate the pores and hair follicles in the underarm area, and they exfoliate the skin much like you would exfoliate your face. And that is meant to help decrease odor and any like skin buildup under the arms. I did notice that my underarms felt very, very smooth whenever I used these. I think the cream formula has more of your traditional deodorant feel, whereas the gel formula, it feels like wet at first because it is a more fluid formula, and it takes a little bit longer to dry down, but then once it dries down, you don't notice it at all. I will say I don't sweat a lot unless I'm working out. I'm not a very sweaty person, and I don't think I'm someone that really struggles with body odor. Everyone's different in that way, so I can't speak to those qualities, but I did find it kept my underarms feeling really dry, feeling very smooth, and looking really good. The only thing is, after maybe 2 months of consistent use, I've noticed that my underarms were starting to get irritated. So I think the acid in these deodorants was a bit too much for me. I'm really sad because I loved using these, and I've loved everything I've tried from Necessaire. I just think the daily application of acids on the underarms was a bit too much and compromised my skin barrier, and I got a bit red and itchy, and I had to scale it back and go back to some of my other deodorants. So that may not happen to you. My plan is actually not to get rid of these, but to actually use these almost as underarm treatments, maybe every other day or once a week, because I do like the idea of having an underarm product with acids in it. So this is all to say, these are both beautiful formulas. I enjoyed them a lot. If you have sensitive skin, just keep an eye out, because you are introducing acids to a new area of the body, and you always want to be careful with acids anywhere. So you could just supplement these with your regular deodorant, or maybe you won't have any issues at all. I just think it's good to be aware. Lastly, I have a couple of body care items, and the first one is the SkinCeuticals Tripeptide R Neck Repair. So it's a trifunctional treatment that targets visible neck aging for a firm and defined neck appearance. And this contains peptides as well as a little bit of retinol. Now, I have been using this low and slow. I've been using it every 3 nights or so across the neck and chest, because I am eczema prone and I do get sensitivity in that area. But that said, I haven't had any sensitivity after using this at all. I do think, SkinCeuticals knows what they're doing when it comes to skincare and when it comes to actives. I'm sure they designed this with the sensitive skin area in mind. So I think if you're looking for an anti-aging treatment for your neck and chest area, this is a really nice option. It's just a pump. It's like a lotion consistency. It's moisturizing enough to be the only body lotion that I use in that area. And it's really buttery and creamy. And yeah, I haven't had any reactions. There's no redness, no sensitivity. It's been a great experience using this. And I like the idea of having a dedicated product for your neck and chest area, because I know that the exfoliants and retinoids I use on my face would just not fly in that area for me at all. To finish off, I have 2 body butters. I have the Josie Maran Intensive Daily Repair Body Butter. That's for eczema relief with argan oil and colloidal oatmeal. And then I have another one, but this is a beautiful, creamy body butter. I've loved Josie Maran's body butters, like every single one I've tried. Even though they're body butters, they're not super, super rich. They're just kind of creamy. They sink into the skin beautifully. They don't take a lot of time to absorb. And this one has been amazing for my neck and chest that I mentioned. If you have sensitive or sensitized skin, it's perfect. This is perfect for that because of that addition of colloidal oatmeal that helps soothe the skin and calm the skin. Even if you don't have eczema or you're not eczema prone, this is just amazing for dry skin in general. I slather it across my whole body, down my legs, like it's just so pleasant. And it's also unscented. I think it's nice to have a luxurious but also unscented option. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I have the Osea Malibu Undaria Algae Body Butter. So this is their latest addition to their body care line. I love all of their body care products, and this has that signature like zesty, oceany, marine, but like citrusy, bright fragrance. So this body butter is that richer, stiffer, thicker, more buttery formula. For me, this is something I use like after a long bath. And if I'm having like a pamper session and I want to smell really nice and I'm going to like put on a robe and like put on my body butters, like this is more of an indulgence, whereas the Josie Maran one is more functional, I think, for calming and like moisturizing the skin. This is more of your like treat yourself body butter. It is a little bit thicker and it takes a little bit more time to absorb. So it's not the kind of thing you want to put on and then put on a pair of jeans. You want to give yourself some time, which is why this is your self-care body butter. But I think it's nice to have something like that in your collection, and I love the scent of Osea products. So that's it. That is my roundup of skincare and body care. If you missed my makeup roundup, be sure to go check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.